Hey there everybody, how you doing today? Welcome to Beatle Brad's channel. Today we got some great stuff we're talking about. We're talking about the Beatles interviews, which would be great. Lots of fun, that's for sure. So the Beatles in '64 had just tremendous success of having interviews, so much so that they decided to put some of them on record. And they did continue in '64 to release a Beatles story, which I did show earlier, my other interview albums and stuff. But the Beatles continued, they not themselves, but through other different companies and things like that, they released Beatle albums after albums after albums of interviews. So being a big Beatle collector, you kind of follow those. You kind of pick up a lot of the different albums, and you pick up the ones that were the great ones on vinyl. And these are kind of some more that I'm going to show you today of some more albums that I've got in my collection of interview albums. So if you're looking for these are kind of some good ones to look for and some fun ones to collect as well. This is the Beatles Down Under. And this is an interview CD from Australia. And I do have just a couple of you from Australia that watch my channel. Let me know, do you guys have any of this that are my people from Australia? It's a good album. They made it an album and CD, you know. Here's the record. A lot of these, you take a look at them and I show them, and I also put them on CD. So all of my records, I play one time through and then I put them on CD just to keep them all in absolute mint condition. This next one is a great one. It's in plastic wrap still, original one. And this is actually kind of cool. It's a great one because this is the entirety of the John Lennon controversial interview that he did for talking about that he was bigger than Jesus. By listening to this album, you can understand why John said that. You can find this, I think, on CD as well, if you don't want to have the vinyl. When you take that snippet out and just say, oh, we're bigger than Christ, I can understand everybody going crazy. But when you hear this in its entirety, John was saying, you guys need to take a look at what's going on, because the decline of the church is going down in England and we're getting more popular, and we don't want to be more popular. You know, Christ should be more popular. So kind of really, in a way, this is the whole interview in its entirety of John talking about that. And it's really a great interview, really is. And also we've got the record to go with it. You know I'd have that. It's a nice one, but yeah, it's a great interview. Love the picture on the front cover, and that was a fun thing you got when you listen to interviews. You could enjoy listening to more of stories and stuff like that, and then you kind of branch out and you kind of go a little crazier. Like this one is from Japan with the Obi still. Beautiful picture on the front there. Isn't that just cool? I really like that a lot. And then on the back, you get a picture of Washington, D.C. Yeah. And then it's a numbered edition. And if that wasn't enough, and you're probably thinking it should be, it's a gatefold, so it opens up as well with a great picture of the Beatles in Mad Day Out, which is a terrific book and a terrific series of photos. If you haven't followed those, you need to kind of look up Mad Day Out. And here's the record. A lot of these I bought, oh gosh, 30, 40 years ago. So a lot of these are still around. Yeah, they are, but some of them are a little harder to get than others. And then the neat thing, this comes with a, this isn't for the record. Actually, this holds some stuff inside. See how it's got like a looking picture to it? You get more stuff with it. So let me continue on. Here's the Actually, the Beatles lyric sheet and all that, and what's on the record itself. Then you get this, which is kind of looking crazy as well. The back of it. And the reason I'm showing you this is because it comes with also glasses for you to look at. So you put these up against your eyes like that. And see, I never bent it over, but that looks like something from Star Trek. Yeah, it really kind of does, doesn't it? So that's kind of cool. Curtis, yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? It looks like one of those Star Trek things, doesn't it? Yeah, good old Curtis. Watch his channel. He's got a great channel. So all that stuff I showed you, it's all 3D stuff. So that's the reason why. And then this one is the album, and it's a different interview than the one I just showed you, but it's got a lot of the same pictures. But yes, it's got the backing like this, and it's also in 3D as well. But this is a different record. And it comes with some information if you want to send away for that. I got that in with that flyer. Here's the record, which is really pretty neat. And that's in perfect shape as well. Like I said, you know, they're all on CD, so it makes them a little bit better to listen to on CD. Then I can just kind of whip through them and listen to them. And these also, like I said, come with the 3D Beatle glasses. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so we hold them up like this. And you may say, Beatle Brad, I enjoy watching your vinyl. But you know, I got rid of my vinyl because I've got CDs now. So don't worry, I do have a bunch of Beatles interview CDs. This was when 64, these were very hard to get by on vinyl. And they reproduced these. These are actually a very limited edition CDs. And as I drop it, it's even more limited. But yeah, these are very hard to come by. It just landed on the carpet, so that's okay. It won't hurt them. Very nice. These have got some great interviews from 64, early 64 interviews. So those are very nice as well. I really like these a lot. I highly recommend both of these. If you can get both of these on a set for CD, the sound quality is excellent. I really enjoy those instead of trying to buy the records, which I think maybe Marv. Marv, have you got those on vinyl? I think he does. But they're excellent. They really are. And why pay the high price of the vinyl if you're not standing in front of it and you can kind of dicker price or whatever like that? Just buy the CDs, which is better sound quality, cheaper to buy them on the CD than to try and chase down the original vinyls. So try to save you a little bit of money if you're out looking. This is another pretty good. I like it, but it's not great. It's just kind of more Beatle information. It's kind of one of those where you buy it just because you see it, and it kind of completes your collection of Beatles interviews. Like I said, this is good, but not great. Then there's this one, which is a good one. I like this. This came out, and this is a 2-part CD set. This is the CD itself. And this is the second one that goes with that as well. The CD ones with the interviews, sorry about the glare. The CD ones are a little bit easier, much easier to find than the vinyl is. The vinyl's a little bit harder to find. Boy, I'm dropping CDs like crazy. Don't pay attention to that. All right, there you saw the CD. I didn't put my finger on it to catch it. I'm just going to leave it in. You know, I don't feel like editing. Just not really. Yeah, I'm feeling okay, but just not in the mood to edit. So what you see is what you get. Then this is another one from Australia. This is an excellent one. Like this. I'm actually going to hold on to the whole casing and CD and everything on this one. But yeah, there's that. Okay, I successfully made it through that one. All right, everybody. I've got a lot more interviews to show, a lot more other Beatles stuff to show. I got tons and tons more stuff to come. But I'm just kind of showing you a little segment on what to look for if you're out shopping and you run across an interview CD. You may say, hey, I saw that on Beatle Brad's channel. Well, that gives you a little bit more of an idea what to look for and when you're shopping and you're out, you know, to make a smart purchase or something you're just going to say, Beatle Brad didn't like it, so I probably won't either. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as I say on my channel, I'm out of here, everybody. Take care. See ya.